Oh, so much to learn. Hello, Nancy. Can you hear me? First time out. Yes, I am. Just thought I'd give it a try. Never done it before. So, how are you tonight? How you doing, David? I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm just trying to figure this out. Oh, you're having trouble breathing, are you, Nancy? That's not good. Too warm out, or your neck brace too heavy? Nancy Long. Cowboy car crushing. How the hell are you? Look out, get a rookie behind the wheel here. Yeah, that wouldn't be good, would it, Nancy? Drunk driver. Did they ever pay for that, or are you suffering on your own? Yeah, why not, eh? Car was stolen, no insurance. What a shock, eh? Yeah, we're just trying it out. Rookie of the year. Hey, Mike, how's it going, bud? First time up. Ooh. I was trying to get on another chat, but apparently it's trains only. So I kind of gave up. Instead of going to bed, I thought I'd play with us. Got Cowboy Car Crushing out there. Nancy's out there. David's out there. Well, I'm trying to figure out something here. Yeah, I don't see everything. I see the invite button. And I see that in the top left corner it says 9 viewers watching. But I don't know how to bring you up. Or is that what the invite button's all about? Oh, Paul, how you doing? Mr. Scrappin' Pallet Man. Okay. Click the invite and click the button that will say copy. Okay, I see it. This is a little weird. Never been the captain of this kind of ship before. Not shit, ship. Yes, Nancy, I was wondering about that. It don't matter to me if you get caps. What does that matter? Actually, I can read it better when it's in capital letters. Yeah, I'm looking at that thing now. It says share the guest link. Copy to clipboard. You got default email or Gmail. The link will come up in the chat. Well, give me a couple seconds here. I got to do a bathroom break. Sorry, I'm back. Paul, the pressure relief valves, you shouldn't have to cut them. The little piece that sticks out, put that in a vise, give the bigger part a hit with a hammer, and it should pop right off. Now, what's the chances of getting a troll if I put out the link? Is the link out? Hmm. Okay. What'd you say, Mike? Well, that is the difference between clean and dirty, isn't it? You're not paying very much for clean, though. $1 a pound. Okay, I can't get this link out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Copy to. That ain't working. Click the copy link button. Okay. Close that window. Paste. Is that how it goes? There we go. Try that, Mike. Anybody else who wants to? We'll see how long it lasts. Now, how do I know if somebody's clicked on it and wants to come up? Thanks, honey. Okay, where's the basement? Oh, there it is. E-waste Mike. E-waste Mike, your microphone is not on. And I don't see you.
Give me a
How you
minute.
doing, Mike?
I had to go down to the shop and get my camera. All right, I gotta fix all this crap now. Let's see. Oop, I want to do that. I gotta fix this. All right. Like that. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Now,
There it is.
right next to it, you'll see the little icons. You'll have like a single person, a double person.
Right?
Hit the third one. So I really don't want to be sitting on your head.
How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
Now you're the same size as me.
Yeah.
Cool.
When you get somebody, if somebody else came up, then you can hit the next one, and it'll put everybody.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, my camera was in the shop. I had to go down and get it. I was getting ready to go to bed.
Well, sorry for keeping you up.
Nah, I don't care. We gotta walk you through this so you learn how to do it. It's easy to do.
Well, it's my first time, so I am
Yeah,
a rookie.
yeah. But it's easy to do. But yeah, I'm freaking exhausted, man. I've been busting my ass all day.
Yeah, you were. I watched your videos.
In the rain, out of the rain. In the rain. I'll probably be sick tomorrow. Let me open the chat here.
Yeah, I played in the rain too today, so
Yeah.
I told you that. I mentioned that on your video.
Mm-hmm.
The captain was warning for rain, so
Yeah.
it's pretty damn accurate.
Yeah. I used to watch Channel 2. I watch Channel 4 now. If I watch anything. But they say it's supposed to be let me shut this off. It's supposed to be cooler now this weekend, so
Yes.
they said our next chance of rain's like Tuesday, so I got a ton of crap I gotta get done.
Well, less humidity.
Yeah. Monday I'm gonna start taking my shred in because I'm out of room. So it's gotta go.
What are you paying for? What are they paying for shred now? Oh, really?
2 cents a pound.
Well, we're not much more.
Yeah, but I have probably Miss Canadian Scrapper, how you doing? Um
How you doing, Eve?
I probably have 4 freaking trailer loads full, so
Yeah, you got a pile of them.
yeah, and the problem is I have all my computers and all my other crap, and Scrapyard called me today. I got another 2 pallets of computers there, so and then I'm got a lady that lives in um, Richmond, Michigan, which is about 40 minutes north of me. She's been doing e-waste for 2 years. Broke it all down. She has it all in these big wooden crates, and she was going to take it to board sort. So I told her, I said, look, I said, there's a lot of you got to do a lot of things before you can even go there, because she has everything except her low grade board. She has separate, but she has all the other boards all mixed up, and I mean these are big, huge crates.
Right.
And so I told her, I said, you have to sort all those crate, everything in that crate. You have to sort it into categories. I said, go on their website, print out their payout list, and that's how you got to sort it, in those categories. I said, because if you take all that stuff down there, they're going to charge you 25% for sorting it right off the top.
They have to do all the work.
Well, yeah, and it's Cleveland Recycling is the name of the place you go. It's like a subsidiary of Board Sort. They're both tied together. It's just different names, but they only have like 2 or 3 guys that work there. So if she goes in there with these big, huge boxes, it's going to take them, a good hour and a half to sort all this stuff. If you have 2 guys doing it, so that takes them off of doing everything else. They can't do anything else because they're dealing with her.
Right.
So I said, you have to sort it. I said, it's going to take you about 4.5 hours to get there each way. So you have, 9 hours of drive time. You're going to be there a couple hours. And then if you take the turnpike, which is the best way to go, you got your turnpike tolls. And if you stop for food and gas, I said, it costs me $150 every time I go for the whole deal, for me to go. And it's an 8-9 hour day. Your whole day is shot. So hi Monica. So I told her, I said, look, she said she was going to go through it this weekend and she'd get back with me. I says, sort out what you can. I said, I can come up there and help you, to show you what you have, the different categories and stuff. And I said, if you want, I'll buy some of this stuff off you, or, I'll buy it all off you, whatever. So I might be getting like a massive, massive load of crap.
Oh, Lordy.
She probably, if she went to board sort and sold it all, I told her I'd give her 10 cents a pound for her low grade boards.
Right.
Board sort's paying 15. Well, I just pull the extruded and the motors off and I throw the rest in the shred pile.
Yep.
Because I have thousands of them downstairs, just low grade boards. But I get so much other crap I can't get to them to do anything with them.
Right.
So I told her 10 cents a pound. She said that's fine. There's no problem there. So she'll sell me those. But the other stuff, I mean, if she went to board sort, she'd probably get 3-4 grand.
Wow.
If she sorted, but she showed me pictures, and she has server boards, still has the CPUs in it. You know, I said you had to take the CPUs out. I said because they'll buy them separate. I said you had to take the battery out of every one of those boards. I said because they will devalue the board at half price.
Yep.
So you know, I said there's a lot you got to learn. You know,
So
and
she just took them out of the computer and was ready to send them off.
well, yeah, and I feel bad for her because she said it's been 2 years. Yeah, she's been saving it, and she has. I mean, it's so neatly stacked in these boxes. You know.
Right.
But she said she was going to start a business, but she said when she started looking into like the regulations and all that crap,
Yep.
she said she's just wants to just get rid of it and just find another hobby to do. So, oh, it's a lot, believe me. When you're registered with the state and stuff like me, it's a bitch.
Yep.
Taxes kill you.
Stephanie Jacob, I see you in there. Sorry I didn't say hi.
But yeah, I just have a ton of crap I gotta get done.
Okay, you told me how to put it in there. How do you take it back out? The link.
Just go over to the dots, the 3 dots.
Where the link is?
Yeah, and you should be able to remove it like that.
It just says block user.
You can't remove it?
It doesn't say anything.
Yeah. I don't even take mine out. I leave mine in. I don't care because they all have to come down in the basement first. So if it's somebody you don't know, you don't even have to let them. They can sit down there for the whole stream.
Okay, no, I was just curious because it, it won't let me. Just shows it lets me highlight it.
Huh?
Yeah, it won't let me remove it.
There's a way to remove it. I just don't. Like I said, I don't remove mine because I don't care.
I click on the 3 dots. It says put user in timeout or block user. That's it.
I don't know.
Okay. I guess it'll come out when I shut her off. Oh, hey, Bill, scrapping together. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I just leave it up there because, like I said, they go in the basement and they can't do nothing in the basement. So.
No, not unless you let them up, right?
Yeah. But, you know, like a lot of people, you know, they'll have you come up and just, you know, because sometimes I'll go up there with a mask on, you know, but now.
On the YouTube chat. Okay. Let me find that.
Oh, yeah, go on the YouTube side. I forgot about the YouTube side.
Remove. There we go. Thanks, Monica.
Yeah. I didn't think about the YouTube because when I came on here, I shut the YouTube side off.
Yep. So if I want anybody else up, I got to put it back in.
Yep, you just click the box and put it right back in there.
It's the same crap. Okay.
Well, you don't have to go in and copy the link. You can just go right into the chat box. As long as you didn't type nothing else. Like if you go in and type the chat box, you can just paste it again and it'll go back on there. But like I said, I never, because I go in a lot of streams and I got this stupid thing on. See?
Where the hell did you find that?
Like that.
It's cool.
So I'll wear that. So some people know it. So if they don't know it, you know, then I'll go like this and they still won't know. But if they look right above my head, everybody knows that's mine, so they know it's me.
How you doing, CC?
So, CC Scraps, how you doing? Yeah, so the boss, you know, they see the boss.
Yep.
My ones in my shop all fell off the freaking wall. I gotta go and put them back up. I think the humidity down there.
So what's your plans for tomorrow?
Tomorrow I am.
My wife said she's cutting grass. What are you doing?
I'm taking computers apart.
There you go.
Or TVs or something. There'll be something going on. I cut my front grass today. I got to do my back grass tomorrow.
Ooh, Bill blew a power steering line at the scrapyard today. That's not good. You had the strong arm at home or what?
Yeah, my neighbor's got a big Ford van. He had to do that strong. He's a little skinny guy. I told him, back to the old days for you.
My wife and I first started dating. Her pickup truck was the old strong arm, and it was manual brakes too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah.
You worked your muscles out a little bit.
Yeah, I had a Ford pickup and the power booster went out, and I never fixed it. I just pushed a little harder, because the brake pedal,
Yep.
it was nice
Or
and
you,
hard.
you double pump, you
Yep,
know.
that's all I did. Never fixed that damn thing.
I still do that, even though today's cars and that you're not supposed to. I always double pump. Like I pump, pump. It's a habit.
Yeah. So yeah, I had a good score today, though. I had all kinds of crap coming in. I had 3 scrap guys in my driveway at the same time, and I'm trying to designate a spot for them, each of them, so they didn't get all their stuff mixed up.
Yep.
But I did find one of my scrappers. He goes to a different yard than I do, and it's only about maybe 4 miles from here. And he's always showing me his receipts like I care, but I guess he's proud of what he does. I don't know. Plus, he sees everything I have. So I looked at his receipt and I was like, well, my yard's only paying 19 cents a pound for aluminum. His yard's paying 28 cents a pound.
Wow, 9 cents more.
Yeah, and then I take like the wires out of my computers and like my power cords and stuff. I just throw them all together, except for the flat, the ribbon wire. I keep that separate because that's like the lowest grade you can get.
Right.
I have 300 pounds of that stuff in a barrel downstairs of just the flat ribbon wires. I've had it for probably a year. I just keep adding to it. So I told him, I was like, well, I said, well, shit, if that's the case. And the wire was like 48 cents. So he's like, yeah. He said, you should take your stuff up there. I said, well, your van's empty. Load it up and take it up there. He loaded it up in the rain. Took it all up there. He came back with I had $160 between aluminum and wire.
Wow.
He said the only thing they told me the next time was I have to cut the ends off the wire. Because I already pulled the little brass prongs off.
Yep. Oh, they want the solid part off too.
Yeah, they want me to cut the end off, but that ain't no big deal because I already pulled the brass pieces off. So hey, my yard's paying 25 cents or 26 cents for the same wire.
Right.
And they're paying like 48. It's just amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I called around today too, different yards, and everybody. I have a shitload of aluminum, especially cast.
Yeah, I saw that.
And 20 cents for everything. The only thing that's paying the most right now is pop cans. It's at 30 cents a pound.
Oh, wow. I got a barrel full of them, plus I'm laying all over the yard.
Why is pop can so much? He says, well, it's more pure aluminum than the rest because
they don't have to do nothing to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay. So I might be making a trip tomorrow because I got to clean out what I like. I haven't done a video in a few days, and nobody knows what more I've added. I had so many power washers that I've taken apart, and they're all cast aluminum.
Yeah. I saw your little 15-second fire video.
Yeah, and then it started raining, so we were in the house. We were out there for a few hours already. That's my small pit that's in the front yard. I have a bigger one in the backyard. I had it lit tonight, but then the wind changed direction. So when it blows at the house, well, you got to leave it alone.
Yeah, it rained off and on here most of the day, and then towards the evening it finally got nice and the sun came out. So I cut my neighbor 2 doors down. I cut his grass when I did the video, and it poured like right after I did that video. It just came down and just a downpour. So then it's like automatically, it's like stopped at like 5 seconds, gone. But then it was like drizzle the rest of the day, and then it finally got nice. At the hell with it, so I'm gonna go out and cut this other grass.
Oh, so you still finished the grass?
I finished it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that because you had your neighbors done, or the neighbor.
I do mine and my 2 neighbors.
I was gonna say, how many yards do you do?
3. 3.
3
yards.
Mean,
the front is, the front's not that bad.
Right.
And my backyard is like a half a yard because it's full of shit.
Yeah.
Right next door, his is like a smaller yard than mine. And then the neighbor next to him, he's got so much shit in his yard, he just does a couple swipes with his mower.
Just use the weed whacker.
40 cents a pound for pop cans.
Right, honey.
Spaceman Dudley.
How you doing, Spaceman?
Yeah, I've been really watching a lot of Scrap and Pallet Man's videos. I've been getting into those lately.
Yeah, he does. He's a busy boy
Paul's
too.
a hustler. He's a hustler. He's a good guy.
Yep, he is. I agree with that one. CC Scraps getting 40 cents for pop cans there, eh? That's in New York. It's a good price.
Yeah, our shred's only at 40 a ton.
Yeah, ours went up to 90 to what I was told. So
yeah. Well, my yard called me today, and I talked to the. I mean, it's funny because I'm like probably the only person in that scrapyard that's a customer that they actually call. Like the owner calls me and just lets me know what's going on, and I asked him. I said, when's shred gonna go up? He said probably not for a while. So.
Yeah, but then if you look at Illinois, there where Steel Scrap Kingdom is, he's at $1.20, $120 a ton. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because it's like all around, like all around me, everybody's got a decent price, and so I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. It's just kind of weird the way it works.
Yeah. Around here, they're just stacking. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I got one yard here in Sarnia there that I can deal with, and with their aluminum piles are like 10-story apartment buildings.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep stacking.
Yeah, I probably got 4 trailers of shred to take. My big trailer, but.
Well, yeah, you get all them empty computers and everything like that. So what do you think of taking those magnetrons apart from the microwaves?
I counted my microwaves today. I got like 38.
To do or you had?
I still do to take apart.
Oh.
38. I got what I get today? 3, 4. I got like 5 or 6 today.
Wow.
Yeah, and then my daughter, hers above her stove took a crap, so I said, all right, I'll come and take it out. Well, she took it down, and she went and bought a new refrigerator, a new stove, new microwave, and I had to go pick all. Luckily, she lives right around the corner, so I had to go get that too.
Right.
But yeah, I have a ton of computers to take apart. I got a mountain of microwaves to take apart. And we won't even get into TVs. We won't even get into those. But I'm just taking my computers and stuff apart, and I'm just throwing the boards outside now. It don't matter if they get wet. It don't,
no, it doesn't bother them at all.
No, but I'm at a freaking room, so I got to make some room down there. And
You're lucky you got a neighbor like you do, man.
Yeah, all my neighbors are cool. All my neighbors are cool. But
I have a little more room than you do, so I could store it, but there's nobody around here that does that computer stuff. So
yeah, that's what sucks up there. Well, that's like this girl that I'm dealing with. She's like, oh, there's a place here that'll buy like high grade boards for like $1 something. I said, you're getting robbed. I said, high grade boards are $3 or more a pound, depending on what they are. But she really don't know what she has, and Romantic.
Yep.
Yeah. Me and him. I mean, me and him do a lot of business together. I mean, I buy so much crap off of that guy. Yeah, and then he's always sending me a box full of shit for free.
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, I thought you were buying all that stuff.
Most of it I do, but yeah, he'll throw me for every 3 I buy, he probably sends me like 1 free box. But in that box, there'll be over $100 worth of shit.
Right.
He throws in logic, hard drive boards and memory and CPUs, and I mean the stuff he sends me is like, dude, sell this shit, feed your family. I mean, I appreciate it, and
And last month there, I think he was hurting, needing rent money or something.
Yeah, he had. I bought some stuff on it. It was like $80, so I sent him 90. So when he sent me the box, it took about a little over a week to get here. I separated it all and I added it all up, and it was like $140 worth of crap. I was like, I bought $90 or $80 worth of crap. I said the $10 was like a little tip. But
Right.
that's the way he is. He's like me. Crazy.
Yeah.
I just went on Google because I never check my Gmail. And like if I super chat somebody, I'll mark it down. So I was just bored this morning when I got up. I was sitting here drinking coffee, and I'm having a problem with my AdSense account. So I'm check my email to see if they got back with me on it. So I added up all my shit in the last year. I've super chatted almost $4,200.
Wow.
Yep. Plus, I probably have about $500 in YouTube mugs from people.
Yeah.
I got
So how are you going to get all this?
I got two more coming too.
Yeah. How are you going to get that?
What?
Did you get your account settled?
I have to wait for him to call. What I did is the account that I had my AdSense linked to, I closed that account and not thinking, that was going there. So I was looking for something in my YouTube thing, and it showed, I went in. Oh, I think I went in. I hit the monetize or something, but it showed what was on hold. So it had that much money on hold. So I was like, well, shit. And then I looked and it said account closed. I was like, shit. So I tried to link my other account to it, and there's some error that comes up on the bottom.
Right.
But you can't get a hold of anybody because they're all working from home now, and
Yep.
so you just have to put like a little ticket in and see what.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get it. I got other accounts I can link it to. It's just pain in the ass keeping track of all this shit. But I don't know. It is what it is.
You want my email?
What?
I said, do you want my email if you ever got to get a hold of me?
Do you have it on your about thing?
That I do not know, but I just hit private chat. I can send it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll write it down. Yeah, I just did started doing my merch stuff, but God, it's so expensive. I don't get it.
Did that come up?
Yeah,
Private chat?
yep. God damn.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be under
That's what I am on Facebook. Just straightforward.
I'm still writing down your damn emails. Too damn long.
Sorry. You all good?
Yep. What's the craziest thing you ever scrapped? I don't know. I scrapped out some weird medical stuff. And it's funny because my neighbor, not across from me, but across and over one house, they moved out. And here we have those garbage cans. You probably seen my videos.
Yep.
Well, I decided, I said, well, you know what? I said, I'm going to grab their recycling bin to put all my wire that needs to be stripped in it because I had just had totes of it in the way. So now I got this bin full. But when I opened it up, when I took it, there was a plastic bag in there. So I opened up the plastic bag, and it was inside of it was like those, they run the IV lines through it.
Right.
The thing works, but it was so comical because this is when all this craziness started going on. Well,
The little machine? You're talking about the machine itself?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's funny because the name of the machine is COVID something, spelled the same way.
Oh, nice.
but it's just the name of the machine. You know, it's just
Yep. Made in China, probably.
it's in one of my videos. I'll dig it out and show you.
Yeah.
But I plugged it up, and I mean it works. You know, but yeah, it's
I got close to something like that. It was the thing they put on your arm there, and they pump you up, the blood pressure monitor. I have it in one of my videos too. I think it was last summer.
yeah. I mean, I've done ultrasound machines because one of my clients is a medical warehouse.
Okay, so you
So
get all the good stuff,
yeah, about once twice a year they call me.
right?
So
I
and
did one of those. What do you call them? The thing that everybody has in their house that you can talk to.
Siri,
What'd you say?
Siri,
Siri?
Siri or
Yeah,
Alexa,
something like that.
Alexa.
Alexa.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. I've never done one. I've never seen one before because I got
Yeah.
no use for one.
Videos.
And there's not much in them.
No, it's not.
The whole weight is a big ass speaker.
Yeah, I watched it. I actually the comment I made it was like somebody finally killed that bitch.
Yeah, they wore her out. I hung on to the power cord though, just in case somebody needs one.
Oh, I have one here. It just got on my nerves. I unplugged it and put it back in the box.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of anybody listening. I know your cell phones and all that crap, but see when I'm not using my camera here, it's facing up inside the cabinet, so you can't see me. You can probably still hear me, but you can't see me.
Yeah,
If I'm doing anything on the computer and I don't want nobody to watch, well, it's pointing right at the part of my cabinet here, so you're not going to see a damn thing. You might hear it.
right.
If you know what each key clicks like, well, as far as I'm concerned, my whole keyboard clicks the same, right?
Right. So good luck with that.
It's not like a keypad on a cell phone, or remember the old telephones?
Oh, yeah. I used to play. Mary had a little lamb on the old phones.
But they all had that. Yeah, Big Brother is watching. That's right, CC. CC, your wife did an awesome recipe there today. Did that ever look good? His wife's got a YouTube channel also. She's a chef.
Yeah, I'm gonna write his name down. I'll go and check him out. Like I said, I don't have the YouTube side up.
His wife is hey Snobby. Well, I guess yeah, it is morning there, aren't you? How you doing, Snobby?
Snubby.
The nacho, that chicken nacho or whatever it was. Yeah, it was. Her name is Christina Diller. That's her YouTube channel.
What's the last name?
Diller, Diller, I think it is.
Yeah, I'll find it.
CC, put it in the chat. Get her some more subscribers.
Italy nachos. Snobby's just waking up, and I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Yeah, they're about 5 or 6 hours.
Weird. It's so weird.
Yes, it is. Diller, Diller. Yep.
All right, yeah, I got it here. I gotta check them out.
Check it out.
So yeah, the only thing with StreamYard, you're only allowed like 20 hours a month or something.
Oh yeah.
I think I burned up like 13 in 2 live streams. Oh shit! Both of my live streams are almost 5 hours.
Well, according to this, in 52 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never paid for it, so I don't know if I'm allowed to pay.
You'll when you get close, they'll send you an email. It'll say StreamYard.
Okay.
And it'll tell you pretty much what or you can go into like the account and it'll show you what you have to. But like, say you had, I don't know, 17 hours used, and say you went 4 or 5 hours. When you get to your 20-hour limit, it won't knock you off, but you'll be done. When you end it, you'll be done. But you can live stream on the YouTube side too. You just can't do a panel.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can go on YouTube side. YouTube site is a little bit harder to get going. To go live.
Can you do it with less than 1,000 subscribers, or
I think you need 100.
with YouTube?
Yeah.
Because I remember a lot of people were saying if you're trying to do it on your phone, you had to have 1,000 or more.
Yeah, because Recycle Dude just started a new channel, and he needed 100 to live stream.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
There you go, CC. 100 or more, and away you go.
Yeah, it's 100. Now it's 1,000, I think. If you live stream from your phone, you have to have 1,000 subs, I think.
Right.
So.
Well, that's what I mean. If you use your cell phone, you got to be 1,000 or more.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monica, it's getting stupid, isn't it?
Get a laptop. You got a laptop?
I do not.
Oh, you have a computer?
That's what I'm on, my PC.
Okay. Yeah, so you're good.
I don't even have it on my phone. I have it on my camera phone, but it's so damn small to look at
Yeah.
everything, even with the chat. I can't do that.
Yeah.
So the chances of me doing it on the cell phone, yeah, are pretty slim. I want to get a computer set up in my garage where I'm working,
Yeah.
but I need another webcam.
Yeah, because
Places around here, they're sold out because of the COVID. Everybody's doing stay-at-home streaming, so.
Yeah, I gotta buy another camera because I have just the one, and I go from the shop up to here. Like when you put the link in there, I like shit. I said I go down to the shop and get my damn camera because it was down there.
Oh yeah, that's what you said.
But I have a computer down there. I have 2 computers up here. Plus I have like that big monitor there.
Right.
I have this big huge monitor here that's in front of me.
Okay.
They're both 50-inch monitors. Well, they're TVs,
Yep.
And then I just have I think it's like a, I don't know, 28-inch monitor downstairs. But I could hook that up to the big, I
Okay,
get.
Snobby, go pee and make your coffee just to go pee again.
Why don't you just make your coffee and go sit on the toilet, tuck it in,
There you go.
coffee, and just let it run through. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll see you later on tomorrow for me, Snobby. You have a good day, buddy.
Are you saying you're going to be back, Monica? Are you leaving?
Maybe she has to pee and tuck it in too.
I don't think she has to tuck it in.
Yeah, you never know. Protests in neighbor city energy train today. Yeah, them freaking people are idiots.
Yep, I agree. And that cop should be hung in the street.
Well, they charged them, so.
Doesn't matter. They charge him a 3rd degree, not 1st degree.
Yeah, and then they hit him for what did they get him for? Manslaughter and murder or something.
Yeah.
What about the other 3 cops that were involved? Now they were doing that here too. Today they were protesting, and
Yeah, I seen that.
police cars were getting
Yep.
tore up, and they do more harm than good. I don't understand it.
Yep, CC, it is daytime across the pond. It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Unless you're in Australia, then it's like 16 hours difference.
Is it 16?
I think it's 16. It's somewhere around there. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't like about this, eh?
What's that?
I like to go on Snobby Stream or Ally Mac.
Mm-hmm.
They're 5-6 hour different. They'll go on at 2 o'clock. It'll be 7 o'clock their time, 2 o'clock my time, and I'm busy working in the garage. By the time I get done and come in, oh shit, they're closing down the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because they do it all the time, I've kind of learned, what the times are. So,
Well, yeah, I know that, but that's what I mean. It just pisses
yeah.
me off, the time zone difference, because I'm still busy working. That's why I want to get set up in the garage so I can actually have it going. Well,
I think they should just move their asses over here.
that'll work too. Then the world might spin funny if it's lopsided. Too many people over here.
You never know. How much more lopsided the world can spin the way it's going.
I don't know. One of these days, I think it's just going to go.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
thing that helps me with Allie and Snobby is, they always have the reminder up there. They always put the reminder up there that they're going, going to go live.
Yep.
So then it dawns on me, like, oh yeah. So it'd be 3 p.m. his time, and I sit here and think a minute. I was like, yeah, I'm good. But I'm always in downstairs working, when they come on. So I just sit there and tinker with stuff. And
Well, see, you have it right there with you. I don't.
yeah,
That's why I want to set up in my garage.
yeah,
I have a spare computer.
Yeah, it's convenient.
My old one and all that. So, but I just need a webcam. I do have a laptop. Sorry, it has Windows Millennium. That's how old it is.
Wow.
It ain't gonna do much.
No.
And the last time I used it in the garage to even just listen to videos while I'm busy working, the damn thing went to sleep while the video was playing. What the hell's up with that?
Yep. Yeah, it's convenient to have in your shop because it's like Raphael has his keyboard underneath his workbench. Man, my keyboard would be so full of shit. It would never work. The one I have down there now, the keys are sticking. I gotta either clean it or replace it. I got, I don't know, 5 or 6 brand new ones in the box. So
right.
But yeah, even if nobody's live, I'll just sit there and watch videos or.
Well, that's what I want to do. Like, even if I'm not watching them, I can be listening, busy working, and then keep on going.
Yeah, because I watch like Paul, I watch E-Waste Ben, Moose Scrapper, all them. I just sent Moose a box of stuff. Thank God he got it.
Oh, he did get it.
Yeah. No, I sent Gil Skills a box about a little over a month ago. He still hasn't gotten it. Gil Skills is here. Moose Scrapper's here.
Mm-hmm.
Same state. Why did Moose get it? And I sent one at the same time I sent Gil's. I sent one to Wisconsin. I had a guy that was buying all my PS3s, 2s, Nintendo, all those video games I had.
Right.
And he paid me good money for them, so he paid the shipping and everything. And he got his, I don't know, maybe a week ago. He finally got it, so it was a little over a month. But he still didn't get his box. So I don't know if you know Redneck Connection. Probably not. You know?
Yeah, Anthony. No, sorry. Ken.
Yeah. I sent him a computer, and he never got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I sent another computer to another guy. I don't even see him anymore down in Texas, and he got it.
Who's that?
J-Dog.
J-Dog.
Yeah. He was before you popped up. He changes his channel name. I have to figure out what it is again. Mm-hmm. But I sent Ken one. It wasn't the fact he didn't get it, but it was like $56 I had to spend to ship the damn thing. So I was giving him the computer.
Right.
I was just being sending it out to him. 5:16 morning time for me.
He's only 5 hours ahead. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, because it's 12:16 here.
It's Ralph that's 6 hours ahead, down in Netherlands.
Snobby ain't going to work.
No, it's Saturday morning.
It was Monday morning. Snobby ain't going to work.
No. How's your back, Snobby? Getting any better?
I was going to ask, but I noticed he looked a little rough today.
He was out of it there 2 weeks ago, I guess, already.
He didn't
I've been off my job since March, for my back. So I drive truck for a living is what I normally do.
Yeah.
And I scrap on the side to earn an extra paycheck. Well, it was helping until this bullshit happened. Now everything's on in the toilet. And like I said, nobody does. What I get paid for my circuit boards is 20 cents a pound. That's it, because they classify it as computers. And that's what I get for a whole computer. See, we don't have a board sort here. It'd be nice if we did.
Yeah, that's the bad thing in Canada. Because I'm actually going to meet up when all this is over with a big country scrapper. Because he's going to bring a bunch of crap for me.
Is he? Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an hour away from me.
Yeah. He's like 2 hours from me. I looked it up one day, like 2 hours.
Well, if you,
But I'd meet him at like Port Huron or.
well, no, if you cross the Ambassador Bridge there at Windsor, you jump on one highway, the 401, you get off at maybe about exit 2 or 1. The 402 is 183, so closer this way, about 10 clicks, so 173 exit. Head for, because he's in St. Thomas, right? Outside of it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're a little more than an hour from them. Well, hour and a half to go from Windsor to London. So if you do the speed limit is 60 miles an hour.
Right.
100 clicks. Brunswick. That's
Have to have
different.
100 pounds or more. Wow. See, the only thing I send the board sort is my I series CPUs, i3s, i5s, i7s,
Right.
because they go to like the main facility, and what they do is they test them, and if they're good, they pay you anywhere depending on what number they are, $3 to $180 each. So I have a bunch downstairs that are, I think I have 5 that are $60 each. I got 4 or 5 that are 30. I got a couple of low ball ones like $6. So I wait to get 10 or 15 of them, put them in a flat rate shipping box. It cost me $8 to ship it, and they drop $300 to $400 in my PayPal. But I've only had one, and I mean I've probably sent them 200 since I started doing it. I've had one bad one, and they want you want us to send it back? I said no, throw it in your fucking bucket.
Yeah, you don't want it back.
I mean, if it's bad, it's just a pinless CPU. They pay $4.50 a pound for them.
Right.
So no, you don't need to give it back.
No, you don't want it back anyways.
Mm-mm. No, they didn't end up getting it back anyway when I went back down there and threw it in the pile.
Right. Do you haul it down yourself, or do you just ship it?
No, I go down.
Okay.
I was thinking about pricing out how much it would be to ship a pallet down there.
Right.
Just out of curiosity, just to do it one time. But I don't have time to screw around with that crap.
You get shrink wrap and all that shit. Weigh it out.
Oh, the shrink wrap I can get from the scrapyard. That's not a problem. But you have to inventory everything on there. And then you have to have, like, when you send stuff to there, you have to have like a packing list.
Right.
Letting
them know what's on there.
Yeah, large socket motherboard. How much weight.
So you'd be better off just sending one type on the skid.
Yeah.
Instead of multiple types. You know what I mean?
Well, last time I went to board sort, I took 27 different items. Because that's how much crap they buy.
Wow.
Well, the problem is they're motherboards. You have large socket, you have small socket green, you have metal socket green, you have metal socket color, you have small socket color. So that's 5 categories for just motherboards.
Yep.
And then you have multi or large socket server boards, small socket server boards, metal socket server boards. So there's 3 categories for server boards.
So that's 8 already.
Yeah. And then you do a peripheral board, you do backplane board, you do peripheral boards, you do your PCI cards.
Do they do anything with TV boards or not?
Well, the flat screen boards, if you have the power board, which is going to be your low grade board, the brown board.
Right.
And then you have the green board that's on there.
Yep.
What I do is I usually just pull the aluminum off of them, and those are peripheral boards.
Okay.
Basically. So they're $1.75 a pound. But last time I went, last month, I took 200 and some pounds, what was like $404 for just peripheral boards alone.
Wow.
My bill was over $1,700 is what I came out with. So,
now, the aluminum you took off, was that just the heat sinks?
Yeah. Okay. But if they have that little gold corner chip on them, that little BGA chip that I'm always showing you guys, It's just a chip, but it has a little gold corner on it.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, they're just gold corner BJ's. No, I live in Michigan. Um, I popped those off because that chip I can sell that whole chip for $65 a pound.
Right.
Now, if I take the chip off the backing, I sell it for $135 a pound, just that chip. And then the backing, I'll just throw in my box and I just throw them in acid and try to get the gold off of them.
Paul, are you talking about yellow transport?
What's
It's a
that?
yellow truck.
DHL?
That's the other yellow truck, isn't it?
120 today with 2 scrap pickups, but I did not film it.
Oh, so it ain't true until it's on picture.
Yeah,
I caught a fish this big.
right.
Didn't film it though.
So, but yeah, I might try the. What I was thinking is if I get this from this lady, if I get that haul, I'm gonna see if I can get the crates off of her because I mean, these crates are big. They're good sized crates. So I'm gonna see if I can get those off her, and then, you ever watch E-Waste Ben?
Yep.
Well, you see how
Australia.
he has everything in his carts. That's what I want to do, but I want to put it in shipping containers instead of.
How the hell does he keep an eye on all that shit, man?
You know what? I mean, Australia is a whole lot different than here.
Yes, it is.
You
A
know,
lot
I mean,
different.
yeah, but he's got a good deal because the company supplies him with the totes. They come to his house and pick it up. All he has to do is fill them up. He don't even have to go in. He don't have to haul it or nothing. He brings the totes. He'll bring the
Well,
totes.
he does bring stuff to the scrapyard.
Yeah, but I mean his e-waste, like his motherboards and
Right.
low grade, mid grade, and all that. That's what all those totes are for. They're each
Yep,
for
yep.
different and they come right to his house, load them up, and he just follows the truck. And the thing with over there is when you go to a scrapyard or anything, you don't get money. They put your money in your bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of cool, but I'm surprised that hasn't happened here. I'm sure it's probably coming down the line, but it's stuff to do real work and film.
Yes, you heard it, Phil. No shit. Yeah.
But yeah,
I gotta jump in. I gotta do a little nature break there. I'll be right back.
you already took one.
I know. Beer's rented.
You need to get a bottle. So anyway, but yeah, I just want to just try to send a pallet once just to see how it goes. I just don't know how expensive it would be. I mean, it's only going one state away. It's actually only like 200 miles, something like that, from my house. Let's see. I'll tell you in a minute. I think it's like 208 miles, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know. Let's see. How do we do this? Oh, calling the FBI. I do that. There we go. Let's see. Whitcliffe. Turn this down. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, 207 miles. I've been scrapping most of my life, but I focus mostly now on just e-waste, and I've been doing that about 6 years. But I'm registered with my state and all that other fun stuff because I got some decent accounts. I got a medical warehouse. I have 2 scrap yards, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I got what else have I got? I probably have 15 or 20 computer stores. A couple of them are really big stores. So I stay busy. But the thing is, I'm a one-man operation, so stuff comes in faster than I can process it.
No wife to help?
No. Um,
We do curbside. My wife's usually with me.
somebody's got to hold the camera.
Hey? Did you?
Somebody's got to hold the camera.
Well, yeah. She helps load too. So
Yeah, you pretty much, if you're gonna do e-waste, you really got to have contacts. And like Kentucky Fried Chicken was my first contact, and they had an ad on Craigslist, and it said free printers or something. Well, back when I started this, I was taking anything. I didn't give a shit what it was. So it was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 miles away. So when I got there, the guy's like, "Oh yeah, they're over here in this truck." So he got this big, huge cube truck. Opened the door. I said, "All right." I said, "So which ones?" Because the whole truck was just packed with shit. He said, "Oh no, this whole truck got to go." He said, "Everything in here got to go."
snap.
I said, "Dude," I said, "You said a couple printers."
Couple hundred.
He's like, "Well, that was just to get you here." I'm like, so then we go in the building. He's got one big, huge room full of crap. It took me 3 days to clean everything out of there, get it all out of there. But it was all free. And this guy here, one of the restaurants caught on fire, and he texts me. He's like, "You do stainless steel and stuff?" I was like, "Not really, but what do you got?" So he told me one of the restaurants burned, and he says, "Well, we're putting everything out in the back. We just need somebody to haul it away." So I went and looked at it, and I was like, "Well, I really don't."
Fryers?
Huh?
Was it all the fryers?
It was the fryers, refrigerators, freezers, work table, shelf, everything had to go. They had to gut the whole building. So I got a really nice stainless steel table out of it, and the rest of it I just took to the scrapyard and just dumped it. And then right when this Corona crap started, he called me. He's like, "Well, I got some more stainless if you want it." And I was like, I don't want it, but he's such a good guy
Yep.
that he always thinks of me first.
You can't say no.
Well, I can say no, but because he calls me first, and
Yep.
I mean, this guy's given me so many computers and monitors, and I mean, the credit card machine deal, from the restaurants.
Yep.
So I don't say no to him. Hello, Southern Belle. So
Southern Belle.
this was on a Thursday. I said, "Send me a picture of it," and it was like a straight shot. It was a little ways away, about a half hour from here.
Right.
But it was in a storage unit. He's like, "The storage unit, we don't want to renew it on Saturday." I said,
So you
"Dude,
have to empty it out.
dude, it's Thursday. You want this done by Saturday." So he sends me a picture, and it was just a bunch of shit.
Yep.
So it took me 3 loads, and he never even came back. He gave me the combination to the thing, and I cleaned it out. I swept it all out for him.
Right.
The guy was like, "Man, you didn't have to sweep it out." I was like, "Well, saved you a trip from coming back to have to do it." But I took every freaking thing out of it. There was nothing. But I made $188 profit in just a clean stainless.
Right.
I got rid of that the other day because I was tired of looking at it. But yeah, he's a good guy. And then I got a computer store. My first computer store. There was an ad on Craigslist for some shelving. It was an old pharmacy.
Okay.
So I went and looked at it because I was looking for shelving. So I was telling the guy, what I do, and I never met the guy, but I said, "Yeah," I said, "I was talking to a guy, he wanted like a ridiculous amount of money for computers." He said, "What was his name?" I said, "Nick." He said, "Hi, I'm Nick." I said, "Well, your prices are still too high." It was the same freaking guy. He was moving his store there.
Right.
I had no idea. I'm just bad mouthing him. me and him are like this.
Nice.
But I told him, I said, "Look," I said, "I'll tell you the way it is.
Yep.
I'm not gonna bullshit around. I'm not gonna, let you beat me up on prices. I'm gonna tell you what it's worth and what I can make on it." I said, "I'm not gonna give you top dollar for scrap." And I mean, me and him have an awesome relationship now. I mean, I go over there and I get pallets of shit from him, you know. So
Perfect.
it's worked
That's
out
what you
well.
need, man.
Yeah, it's worked out well.
Stephanie Jacob, I'm still waiting for that video.
Go to my husband, I drive so my husband can go out and pick up stuff. But yeah, the one thing I don't do, thank God, is I don't street scrap like you do,
Right.
because I'd be in deep shit.
Well, I don't have any contacts. All the contacts around this small town of Sarnia, they more or less do it themselves.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I
But
have,
what
I actually, sorry, I do have a new contact. It's a guy who refurbishes washers and dryers and stoves.
Mhm.
So if I pick anything up that's complete, I take a picture of it, send it to him. I get $10 for it. He'll take it, take what he needs off it, or he'll do it right in my driveway and leave me the rest, but still pay for it.
Yeah, you're not gonna make $10 on a washer.
Yeah, which is a bonus to me anyway. So, and then what's ever left, I strip them down. He normally just needs those stupid little plastic parts,
Mm-hmm.
break, because he owns about 2 or 3 apartment houses here in town or apartment buildings, and so he has to supply the machines for all of them. Have you seen the other guy there called Carmack One?
Mm-hmm. I know Carmack.
He does the same thing.
Yeah.
But this guy is probably about 5 times bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice little contact to find. It turned out the guy that delivered my firewood told me about it. I knew of him, but I didn't know who or what he did.
Well, but yeah, it's because like all my computer shops, I probably have, like I said, 15 of them. And what I did about 3 years ago, and it was around Christmas time, I put up in the Google search, I put computer repair shops within a 10-mile radius of my house.
Right.
So it gave me all the the repair shops, addresses, phone numbers. I printed all that crap out, and I took a business card and a letter. I sent every one of these places a letter.
Right.
And out of that, I got one guy actually called me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got a letter from you about a year ago." So what the letter said, I wasn't thinking at the time. He's like, "What, had one of your cards?" I said, "Oh, okay." And he was right down the street here, and he's like he worked in an office, repairing computers. He leased an office, in this building.
Yep.
So, he didn't have room to store shit, so I go over there and fill a truckload up. And then he moved to his house, and now, I go over there all the time, and he keeps me busy. I have two scrappers that I just met on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. These guys, I mean, I don't even need other contacts because these guys are here 2-3 times a day.
Wow.
All the stuff you've been seeing in my videos is just from those two guys. I mean, they just pile me up, which is fine. I don't care.
And they're street scrapping.
Street scrapping, yep.
Yep.
But yeah, what I did was I just put, my name is Mike, and I'm starting up a recycling business for e-waste, computer. Yep. Put a little list of stuff on what I was looking for. And I had quite a few calls, like within 2-3 months. And from there, it just went from like one guy, he would know another guy who, repaired computers. So he would let him know. And then that guy would call me, and, it's just word of mouth.
That's the best. That's the best one, man. Word of mouth.
Yeah. But I mean, you have to be professional about it, when you talk to people. Because I had one guy, he's like, "Well, are you going to pay for the stuff?" I said, "Depending on what it is, maybe I will." I said, "But I'm doing it as scrap. It's nothing's getting sold, resold, because with the thing I have with the state is I cannot sell anything that I receive. Because if, say I got a computer, well, I took the hard drive out of that computer and I sold it to you for $10. Now on that hard drive was the original person's information, credit card, driver's license, all that crap. Now you went and you took that information and did fraudulent shit.
Yep.
So what's going to happen is, say it was a credit card. Well, now the bank is going to call the original people. They're going to say, "Oh, we gave that. My company name is Mike's Electronics Removal Service." So they're going to say, "Oh, we gave it to Mike." So they're going to come to me. I'm going to say, "Yeah, but I sold that to K&D Scrapping.
Yep.
Well, they're going to say, guess what? We're not
You're
going.
shit.
It's a $10,000 fine, and I lose my license for life.
Yep.
Can never get it back. So for a $10 thing, no. And that's
Yeah.
why everybody busts my ass because I don't sell stuff on eBay. You know, Romantic's one of them. You know,
Right.
I can't sell it. I
No.
keep it for personal use. I mean, there's stuff that I give away, but it's to people that I know I can definitely trust.
Right.
You know, so it's a whole different ballgame. But yeah, I can't. I mean, there's a lot of
Yep.
stipulations.
I had one guy give me 4 or 5 computers there last fall. I think you might have seen that one or not. It was laptops and PCs, and I told him point blank before I took them, make sure your hard drives are out
Hmm.
or destroy them. How do I destroy them? I said just beat the shit out of it with a hammer.
Yeah, or drill a hole through 'em.
So
Drill a hole through 'em. Now,
yeah, that too. Or
like my stepson last year, he works for a lawyer, and they went from computer towers. They're called thin clients.
right.
It looks like a router box that sits on your desk. So he he told me, he's like, yeah, he says, got all these computers. He said there's probably about 40 or 50 there. Well, they're all i5s, i7s, all i series ones. And he says they're all complete, they all work, but what they did is they had to format the hard drive. The hard drives were in them, they just erased them. And then but I had to give them a certificate of destruction before I could even take them, which means if any of that crap goes out in the public and somebody
Yep.
uses it, then
You're
you know,
lying.
I gave it to them. Say, hey, I gave you this. You gave us the certificate, and you went and sold the crap. So guess what? But yeah, I mean, so when I went there, it was like 4 trips. It was 150 computers,
Right.
hours. It was boxes of hard drive, boxes of RAM, printers, printer trays. All that crap I had to take. So I took all that stuff. I made a killing on it because I got it all for free. And about a month and a half later, he's like, "Well, I got about 80 more for you." So I went and got those. But just the CPUs, I sold all those CPUs to Board Sort. They're all working CPUs. And I think I made
Thanks, CC. Have a good one, buddy.
going late. All right, buddy. I'll check out your channel and your wife's channel for sure.
Yep. I
If I
sent
don't do
it
it
out.
tonight, I'll definitely do it tomorrow in the morning because I got it written down right here.
I got a June bug bouncing on my screen window here.
There you go. Get the gun out. Shoot it.
No, we need them.
So, but yeah, it's just you just ask people for as far as content. Like the scrapyard I deal with, they bought it from the old people, and the lady that ran the office was the biggest bitch I've ever seen in my life. She would not sell you the dirt off the ground.
Right.
And I said, I said, why don't you? I said, I don't know, something about why don't you sell me your computers and stuff? We don't do that. We ain't gonna do that. Blah blah blah. So when the new owners came, I was out there, was unloading myself. Well, the owner came over, and it's three brothers. Their dad passed away, and they ended up with the 3 yards. They have 3 yards.
Right.
Each brother took a yard. So he was just sitting there introducing himself, and I'm unloading my truck. I said, you should sell me your computers and all your electronics and stuff. He looked at me. He's like, why wouldn't I? I said, because the bitch that used to be here wouldn't sell me the dirt off the ground. He said, that's why she don't work here no more. Yeah.
Nice.
And I mean, from that day on, me and the owner were like,
Yeah.
like that.
Exactly.
If I'm in the yard, he'll make a point, no matter where he's at in the building, because he'll see me. He'll see the cameras, and he'll come out and shake my hand and talk to me, and like when the yard shut down. About a week or a week and a half later, he like physically called me just to let me know what was going on. I was like, well, shit. I said, when you have the owner of scrapyard calling you, you must be doing something right.
Yep. Now I've had a couple contacts, like the odd time when I'm doing curbside and they have extra, I'll leave my name and number and then get back to them when they call. I've had 4 or 5 of them repeatedly calling because they got a trailer load of shit. and I show right up. And I had one there tell me, well, how come you show up right away? And this other guy I used to deal with, I call him, he said, yeah, and he doesn't show up. You call him a week later, yeah, doesn't show up. I said, well, because he's an idiot.
Lazy.
Well, or he's got too much on. I don't know. I can't make up an excuse for him. I said, you called me. I promised you that I would show up.
Right.
I figure I'm a man of my word. I try. Unless I'm dead, then I can't show up, you know?
Yeah.
But if I can't show up tonight, we'll make a time for tomorrow or at your convenience, you know?
Yeah. That's how I got a few contracts because, they had somebody doing it and they just quit showing up.
Yeah.
They'd come, when they felt like it. And,
Well, you can't do that.
My thing is business and bullshit is bullshit.
Exactly.
And if you want to keep a good rapport with people, you take care of business.
Yeah, it looks like you're doing a hell of one.
It's going to kill me. It's put me in the hospital once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was doing 14 hours straight for about 3 months, and I just wore myself into exhaustion.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not good, man.
And I actually have more now than I did then.
You gotta take care of number one.
Yeah. Well, what I do now is, I'll work for a little bit, and I'll go take a little break, and then I'll work for a little bit. My boss is an asshole, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he don't let me take breaks.
No. We should have a talk with him.
Yeah. It don't help.
No. Goes through one ear and out the other.
Yeah. But you take 50 or 60 computers apart and you start getting bored with it.
Yep.
So then you go on to something else and you get bored with that.
Apart.
Then you go back to the freaking computers.
Well, I did. What did I do? Last couple of days, I think I did about 18 power washers.
My one script guy wanted to give me one today. I told him I don't want it.
Well, there's a lot of work, and if you don't know anything about them, they're going to make your workbench dirty as hell.
Yeah.
As soon as you pop open the right screws, all that oil comes out.
Yeah. See, like Paul was talking about those relief valves, taking that center out.
Yep.
My yard buys it just like that. You don't have
that centerpiece is copper or brass.
Yeah. I mean, you guys pretty much micro scrap. You take the springs and every little screw, and
I take the steel out to get it as clean as possible.
I can get away with all that.
Well, see, we can't here.
Yeah, I mean, I take enough. Like if there's like a chunk of something on there, I'll take it off just clean. Even like on a board, I'll take like a piece of metal flash cap or something off just to make it look a little better. I had to get my tablet, my Wi-Fi messing up bad.
It's a bummer, Bill.
But yeah, like that cast aluminum, we don't have to take all the little screws and shit out of it.
We do. It's got to be clean. If there's a little if there's one screw left in it, man, it's dirty cast and it's not worth any more than shred.
Wow.
Yep, they nitpick over here because they want you to do all the work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, like I said, that scrapyard, I'm gonna have my buddy just take my shit to. I'll cut the ends off the wires because they want the ends off.
Right.
That ain't a problem at all. And then they don't take. Well, like my yard pays 10 cents a pound right now for motors. That yard that he goes to pays $16 a pound or 16 cents a pound. But the problem is they don't buy the fans out of the computers, the plastic fans.
Right.
My yard will buy them. So I have a 55-gallon drum right to the top full of mixed motors. So I have to separate all that shit now. But
it's a motor.
Yeah, it's too much plastic on it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's almost 90% plastic, man.
Yeah, but like a power supply out of a computer.
Yeah.
My yard used to buy those as motors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then 2 years ago, I bought 90 server blades from the scrapyard. Well, each power supply was that freaking long.
Right.
So the one kid on the scale was like, "Oh, these ain't motors." I said, "They're motors." I said, "I've been bringing them here, forever."
Yep.
I said, "Call Nick." And as soon as I said, "Call Nick," he was like, He said, well, I'll just take them. I said, yeah, I know you. So he took them as motors, but then the next time I went, the owner's like, yeah, we can't take them for motors no more. I said, well, if he would have told me that, I would have said no problem. But he was being a dick.
Yep.
He was just being, apparently he didn't know who he was dealing with because as soon as I said your name, he froze.
Yep.
But the scrapyard buyer didn't want him anymore because of the metal casing.
Okay. Well, it is a tin box.
Yeah. Well, they didn't want. It was just too much metal. So I said no problem. So Board Sword buys them. They were 16 cents a pound. Now they're down to 8. So I have like 4 barrels full of those damn things. So if the price goes up,
price.
If the price don't go up, I'll just pull the low grade board out of them, and I'll probably never get to that point because I'll be dead by then. Because I'll never get to my low grade boards probably. Sold all my bar metal today that I've been keeping for the last 4 years. Used $250 for the mill and $100 for the truck. Damn. I remember I took a truck to the scrapyard one day. This fucking truck, man, you put one thing in it and the side would drag on the street. It sat straight until you put something on it. But it was a 69 Ford.
Well, you got rid of a trailer.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay. I was trying to figure that reading out there. Yeah, $250 for the tin and $100 for a trailer.
Yep. But I took this load of shit in there and got on the scale and drove it back to the pile, and I walked back and stood on the scale. The guy goes, where's your truck? I said, it's your truck now. Here's the title. Weigh me up. I only lived like 4 blocks from the scrapyard. Right. I had another truck, but this truck was so freaking I went there, gave him the title. He was laughing his ass. You're the first person to ever do that in the 40 years we've been in business.
Those old camper trailer frame. Hey, those make good trailers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Light duty, but they're still good. They almost double your capacity with your pickup truck.
Yeah.
Because I have one, the trailer that you've seen in my, well, actually it's in my logo. That's an old camper frame.
That full-size tires on there?
No, it's got little
4 luggers, the little small ones.
Oh, they're 4 or 5, but they're split rims.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old trailer, but hey, it works. I don't overload it because I know what it can carry.
Yeah.
It's usually appliances what I throw on there that are too hard to lift into the pickup because the trailer sits a foot lower.
Right. He said he got 3 more trailers. So he's good. Yeah, I got a buddy that's got a trailer with those small tires on it, and man, he blows tires all the time on it.
Well,
2 brand new tires I gave him. All they had to do was put them on, and he put them on, and he popped both of them. Like,
he's overloading.
Overloading it, yeah. I told him.
Yep. That's all it is. Because with the camper too, you got to remember, the tires are designed to be under the floor.
Mm-hmm.
So you put so much on there, every bump, and you're burning the tire off. So you got to watch it. You got to, how the spring is there. You put a rubber cushion in there, and it keeps it from hitting the floor.
Right. Yep.
But then you get carried away, and oh, look at that! I can put another 100 pounds in. Oh, another 100 pounds. Another, yeah.
I mean, that trailer I got in my yard, I've had what do I have on there? 7,000 pounds one time.
Yeah, but you got full size tires on now. That was 15-inch rims or whatever.
Yeah, they're 16-inch tires.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That was a truck frame, an actual truck frame.
Oh, okay.
The differential is still on it. The gear's still in it.
Right.
If I totally pull the gear out, I'd probably get I ain't worry about it. I don't pull it that far.
I don't know if you can pull the gears out of that or not, because then it doesn't line up on the inside for the hub.
Well, if you pull the gear out, it'll just free spin.
No, it's not a solid axle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
Actually, the yoke for the drive shaft should still be in there because you pull that out and the whole thing goes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't gonna pull it out anyway because I'm not that ambitious.
I had that issue with an old Ram Charger there. I blew the front drive shaft because the U joint went and went right through my transmission pan. So there I am sitting on the side of the road. Had the wife come down with the car, drag me home. I wasn't that far away from home. And so I go and I took the training pan off, had it re-welded, put that on, of course, since it's all apart, new filter, new fluid, all that bullshit, put it all back together. Okay, this thing is front wheel drive. You lock the transfer case in, then it became 4-wheel drive, which engaged the rear end, not the front end. it was a Dodge Ram Charger. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just the drive shaft's off. I'll take that yoke out, which was broken. No, you ain't going nowhere. I put it in gear. And that was it, man. The whole thing was locked right up in the driveway. Well, because the splines didn't line up anymore.
Right.
That yoke lined everything up.
Right.
So there I was. Had the whole truck up off the ground. I'm laying underneath it, putting that yoke back in, having my wife on one end and someone else on the other end turning the front wheels to try and line it back. I got it back together. Yep, had to leave that yoke in there. Well, they needed it at the repair shop to know how many teeth were on the splines.
Right.
To order a new one for me. So yeah, that was a learning experience. But that was like 30 some years ago.
That trailer I have is pretty old, but it just needs new wood put on it. It's a good trailer.
Well, that's what I did with mine. Actually, I haven't used it in about a year. It does need a new floor too. So
Yeah, I did a big boiler removal last summer. It was two apartments, two different units, and between just the cast iron out of it was 25,000 pounds.
oh yeah.
I hauled it all in that trailer, back and forth, back. But I mean, that one there, that was all free stuff. My neighbor works; he's a part owner of a heating and cooling company, and they couldn't get anybody to haul the shit away.
Stephanie, have a good night. I'd like to see a video of that. Be nice, even a couple minutes. And if it's an old steel one, should be a copper motor.
All metal. I haven't seen an all metal dishwasher in I don't know.
I had one there. I showed it there maybe a month or so ago. I had one too, complete with that. Son of a bitch was a heavy tank.
Yeah.
And it was actually portable to boot, all steel. Like, I mean, everything. There was no plastic lining in it at all.
Well,
Nowadays, it's just a plastic tub.
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen an all metal one. I got a couple of nice motors on the thing, but I'll probably just do a video, be throwing them in the motor pile at the scrapyard.
Yeah.
Snobby, itching and twitching. He's got me itching and twitching while these damn microwaves between you and him.
Sorry, man. Especially those magnetrons, eh? That's nice little chunky copper out of that. I think that's that whole thing pays for the whole microwave.
Yeah.
Because the aluminum pieces that are on it, they're what? Maybe an ounce?
Yeah, if that.
They're too light for that to hold, man. Hey.
I give my scrappers a buck a piece for them.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they're smaller ones, then they just give them to me. But
It's
they was
nice.
like, give it to me, but I told them, I said, look, I said, you're gonna scrap it. I said, let me at least, because I have a scale. I said, I can put it on the scale and just pay what the scrapyard would have paid you.
Yep.
That was just one. And I just, all I did was say, if you get any microwaves, let me, bring them to me. That was the worst thing I could have said, because they just been bringing them.
Yep. Now, it's nice if you look at a microwave and you see on the front door it says inverter. Now you know you got a really nice one.
I got one today. I mean, I could pick it up with my one hand. It was so damn light.
Yep.
And it was a decent sized one, but man, it was light as hell.
Yeah, it's got an inverter in it. There's no transformer. Transformer is that big, heavy chunk of steel. Inverter, there's no steel in it at all. It's just a circuit board, a little bit of rope, copper, a little bit of really skinny copper, and a couple nice aluminum heat sinks. And that it takes up. I don't know what the difference is. What an inverter or a transformer? They all power the microwave, right?
Still got 2 buckets of magnetrons to cut up. Get on it.
So do I. I get a whole pail of them.
It's funny because my one scrapper, if he sees a microwave like in the pile, he brings me the magnetrons. He'll take them off for me and bring them to me.
Oh, really?
Got me like 8 of them the other day. I was like, "Where's the rest of the microwaves?" Oh, they were they were in the pile in the yard. He said, "I just sat there." Because the yard, they know him so good. The yard, they just let him fucking take what he wants.
Oh, shit.
He came back when he brought my wire, my money and stuff for my wire.
Yep.
He came back with 2 computers. I said, "Where'd you get those?" Because they were sitting in the bin. I just threw them in my truck. You want them?
For what?
Oh, yeah, I gave him a couple bucks a piece for him. He's a riot. He's funny as hell. He don't care about anything.
What a hoot.
Yeah. But yeah, we're supposed to have a decent weekend, so I'm gonna get out there and get up early and do
It's
something.
already down to 56 Fahrenheit, man.
I don't know what it is here. We're only supposed to be like 60 something.
56 here right now. Still got a little rain falling.
I know it cooled down quite here.
Just check your phone.
That's what I'm looking at, but I'm refreshing it.
Okay.
61 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so you're not much different.
Yeah.
We're getting it off the lake, that's why.
Yeah. 69 tomorrow, 66 Sunday, 74 Monday, 84 Tuesday.
Yep, and rain.
Yeah, we have sporadic rain here and there. They said we're not supposed to get any rain till Tuesday, so that gives me Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to get some stuff cranked. Well, Monday I'll be busy all day, so I'm gonna start hauling. And I told the scrapyard, and I told the owner, I said I'm bringing all that shred in Monday. I says, but what they'll do is they'll just run a tab with me,
Right.
like what Paul does when he goes to the scrapyard. They just run a tab with him. You know they. So I just told him, I said,
Well,
yeah,
is that what he's doing now?
yeah.
He was always getting paid.
The scrapyard a lot of times. He'll even mention it. They'll just because he'll get on the scale and just keep right on going. You know, after they weigh him up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, my yard will run a tab with me, and I can run it for for whenever I'm done. But I told him, I said, well, 2 cents a pound if I run a tab, and I do 4 or 5 loads. At least when I get paid, it'll look like I did something. I'll have a little.
Yeah.
He was cracking up. I said, instead of getting my little $20 a load, maybe I'll get 100 or so.
Fuck. I don't get much more, but I got the convenience of having the dumpster in my driveway. I don't have to haul it out. Same company all the time.
Yeah. Now, if my city wasn't such a piece of crap, my scrapyard, he would actually drop a box in my driveway.
Right.
And I could just throw it in there, and when it's full, just call them to come and get it.
Yep, exactly.
If you put a dumpster in your driveway, the city's here like that because they think you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing.
You're in suburbia, that's why. I'm not.
Oh, because they nailed me once. I already paid $1,000 ticket, but I don't back down from them. Like, I guess there's city ordinances now that you can only have 1 trailer on your property per resident. So I had 2 trailers. I had 2 trailers sitting in my driveway.
Yep.
Now, the first inspector will say, well, you can only have 1 trailer. The next inspector will say, well, you can't have the trailer within sight. Because the big trailer, I'll push it behind my fence.
Right.
So it's not in the drive. Well, it's technically in the driveway, but it's behind the fence. So they contradict each other. So they wrote me up for the 2 trailers.
Okay.
So I took the one, and this guy just told me push it behind the gate. I said, all right. So I pushed it behind the gate. Everything else was cleaned up. And I took the other trailer. Or when he came, they give you 5 days. So when he came back, he's like, well, you didn't move that trailer. I said, I did too. I put it over in the other driveway because I share a driveway with my neighbor.
Yep.
I said, that's in his driveway. That's a different address. Oh, he couldn't do nothing about it either.
Oh, he was pissed.
Oh, yeah. That's what I do. I mess with them. And so they watch me like a hawk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snobby, $1 each for a magnetron magnet. All right. I got a pile to sell you.
What I have 3 5-gallon buckets of hard drive magnets.
Yeah, those are a little different. Was it a neodymium or whatever they call them?
Neodymium.
Spit it out.
I'm tired.
Yep.
Not talking right. But
Yeah, I don't take hard drives apart, so I don't collect those.
well, I used to, and like my one computer store, every time I go there to pick up computers and stuff, he'll give me 200-300 hard drives too.
Oh,
So I mean, I had 32 milk crates full of hard drives, 50 hard drives in each milk crate at one point. So I would sit there and take them apart. I'd sell the platters.
right.
Would be one price. The cast aluminum would be another price.
Yep.
I have a barrel full of the readers. I don't know what to do with them. Down there in my basement.
And what are the readers made out of? Is that stainless steel?
Aluminum. They're aluminum, and then they have on the end of them they have a little piece of either copper or aluminum.
Right.
Wire. Yeah.
Okay, so the two fingers are not stainless steel.
Most of it's aluminum.
Okay.
Now there are diehards where there's actually a little piece of film on the arm of the reader that is gold plated.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit there and do all that.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, but
More
my
work for me.
next video I'll pull one out and I'll show you how it's what's on there.
Right.
Our next panel or whatever we do. I was gonna do a live stream today, but then I got screwing around with other stuff. And
Well, you said today you weren't going to do one.
well, when I did the
Last video.
yeah, well, the grass cutting when I was doing that today, I was like, well, I said it's gonna rain, so I can't work outside. So maybe I'll do a live stream. Let me know. And nobody put anything in the chat, so I said that or in the comments. So I said, good, I don't have to do
Well,
it.
I was under the understanding you said no, I'm not going to do one today.
No, I said I was going to do one. I said, but let me know.
Well, then I read it wrong.
But
You're too damn busy anyway, so.
I mean, the only thing with doing a live stream is because I get Anthony up there, and if I get Anthony and Ian Matthews up there, they take over the show. So I just sit there and work and let them let them run it. I don't care. I look up every now and then to check a chat or something.
Well, that's another question I wanted to ask. How the hell do you share command with somebody else?
Share a command.
Well, I can go on somebody's stream. The host will be in charge of who's on, who's off, and then you'll have someone else on the stream that can do the same thing. Can allow who can come up and who can't.
Oh, you know what they do on that? Because I know Anthony and them, Ken, all them do that. They give each other's information. Because like the other night, Gaffa Haynes was on live,
right.
But the host will always be in the top corner.
Yep.
So what they'll do is, Anthony will log in, or Gaffa will log in under Anthony's account. So what they do is they have each other's information. So
okay.
Yeah, you have to give have the email and all that crap.
Okay. No, I was just curious how the hell they did that because
you have to be careful.
What's his name? Ron, their really wicked Canadian stream, and all of a sudden Gaffa popped in out of nowhere, and he just shut everybody right off just like that. And what the fuck's going on here? He's not even.
Yeah. They share each other's information to do that.
That's what I figured. I was wondering how they did that.
Yeah, because I have somebody's information for their channel for StreamYards where I could actually go and use their account.
Right.
And then they would get the time and stuff for it. I would just be the host of it. So, but
okay.
You don't want to do that.
I was just wondering how that worked.
You just said there, never do. Maybe never do that.
Yeah, snobby. I agree with you. I'm just curious how that worked, man.
That's how you do it. Yeah, they just share each other's.
Sharing. Okay.
They all do that. Anthony, Gaffa,
Ron.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they all do it.
That too, because she was in control of Ron's stream the one time also.
Yep. Yeah, that's how they do that.
Okay, I was kind of curious how that worked.
Yeah,
figured it had to be something.
If you gave me your email and your StreamYard, all that crap that you have, Well, then even if you weren't on, I could just go
Clear it up.
info, come up on come up on a live stream that you would be running. You'd be the host, but you weren't the host.
Right.
Even if you weren't, like if you were in bed sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. No. See, that's what I
Yeah.
knew it had to be something like that.
Yep.
Because I go on the what's that called? What's that other streaming?
Zoom.
Zoom. That's where Jimmy C
Yeah.
does that a lot.
Zoom is hard because you can have up to 100 people on a panel.
Yeah, and then you can't understand a damn word anybody's saying.
Well, the only thing that's nice about Zoom is like if I'm talking on Zoom, my square here will light up.
Yeah.
So you know who's talking. So
Yeah.
everybody else will shut the hell up.
But if you have 10 or 15 people up there and you got 4 talking at the same time, it just
I mean, it gets like that when you have 6 people.
Yeah, I know.
You can have like up to 6 here. If my neighbor complains here, I put this crap back in. Yeah, my neighbors let me use their yard, so I'm lucky there.
Yeah, but you could be on the chat trying to get a word in and nobody has a clue because everybody on screen is too busy rambling or trying to listen to everybody else, you know?
Yep. I had that one guy up on my panel the other day, and he sent me a message. He's like, "Well, I rewatched the stream." He's like, "Man, I talk too much."
Oh, look who it is. How you doing? That's Hawaiian bitch.
So, yeah, stream. Like I said, stream.
Oh, look who else woke up. You had to talk his name, didn't you?
See? I did say his name.
Yeah, you did.
That's terrible.
Yeah, how you doing, Ian? Rise and shine.
Wakey, wakey.
We're waking everybody up.
No, they're just in the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Their alarm clocks are going off.
Yeah, 5 or 6 hours ahead. So yeah.
Yep.
Wow, got 7 in the chat. Cool. My first stream out. Woo!
There you go. And your your watch time goes up too when you stream.
Well, my watch time, I've exceeded the limit. I'm over 10,000 hours already, but I'm only at 640 subscribers.
Wow, you have 10,000 hours?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, 9,800 or something like that.
Wow. I did my 1,000 subs and my 4,000 watch hours in 2 months.
Yeah, well,
2 months.
I don't get that lucky.
And I don't even like people.
I know, but they like you.
I know. I don't
That's
know.
the problem. Hey, it changed when I changed my name.
Oh.
I used to be by my just Dan Gabovic. That was it. Nobody even knew how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, when I first started, I just had my real name up there was Michael Murphy.
Yeah, no, that's all it was, Dan Gabovic, and that's my name. So
Yeah, but I was still known that Michael Murphy too because
he's a singer.
actually his name is Murphy.
Is it?
It's spelled there's a e. It's
Is there an E in it?
It's Murphey.
Okay.
Mine's Murphy. Yeah, his is like the French pronunciation. It's Murphy.
7:11 p.m. where you are. Yeah, well, you're on the West Coast. That's why.
7:11 p.m. Oh. So,
It's 1:12 a.m. here, and it's probably 6 or 7 where Ian and Snobby is a.m.
and it's funny because my first video that I posted on YouTube was dedicated to Gil Skills. And in that video, I made the comment. I said, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I'll never be a YouTuber. And I don't know what happened. I blame Gil Skills for my YouTube troubles.
For your success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he even knows about me. So,
But it's I know. Then I get a lot of people because I don't edit anything. Mine's all raw. You know, what you see is what you get. And people bitch about it. I was like, hey, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
I don't know how to edit. I've had different people teach
Oh,
me. I've
I
been
could
on.
do it. Yeah, I mean, I could do it, but I don't think editing is any fun. I'd rather it was just.
Well, I've got a few videos there that I need to know how to edit because there's some part in there that nobody really wants to see.
What I like, is like snobby. They fast forward. You know, a lot of them do the fast forwarding. You know,
Right.
and I think that shit's hilarious. You know,
Well,
especially
the speed up.
they'll start talking.
Yep.
They're hammering at 1,000 miles an hour. And,
But I don't like when they jump. I don't like when they skip a part. I like to see the whole part. That's what I like.
yeah, but that's what I say. Mine's just all raw.
Mine's exactly what you get off my camera, man. Except for a pause button that I have on my camera because I'm going to go do something, then I come back and hit resume. You know.
Yep. My live streams are the same way.
No.
What it is, it is.
ASX is saying it's been a long time since you've seen you.
Yeah, it has been a while. I've noticed there's a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while that are popping back up all of a sudden. Guess they're bored and got nothing else to do. We still have that stay-at-home order until the 12th, I think.
This coming week, we're supposed to be opening up doctors and dentist offices by appointment only.
Yeah, they my daughter had a doctor.
You're gonna give it a try, you know, to see how it works.
Yeah, my daughter had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and when she had to call them when she was in the parking lot. She had to wait in her car until they were ready to see her.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna let her up. I'm gonna see how I do this again.
Just hit put the link right in the box, in the chat box.
See, I didn't do that right.
All right, so you might. Oh, you know what? You use the private chat, so you might have to go back to invite.
Invite.
Hit the blue box.
Go to YouTube and hit. No,
No,
wrong.
YouTube. Just do it right through StreamYards. Go to the invite on the bottom.
Copied.
Right. Now X out of that and just go over to the chat and right click the and paste it into the chat.
There we go. There you go.
Yeah. YouTube is for the erase to erase it. But you ain't gonna have no problems. I wouldn't even worry about it. Like I said, I put the link in there. I don't even take it out. I just leave it in there. Because you got to go through the basement to get up there anyway.
It's all new to me, man.
Yeah, you'll get it. It's really easy.
Try Viva Video Editor on your phone. It's really easy. I don't do anything on my phone, Snobby. My phone that I use as a camera, that's all it is a camera. Hey, Sax, I put it out for you. At least I think I did.
I don't see it in there yet.
There we go. I did hit chat.
Yeah, you gotta hit chat. Yeah, I say if you want to get rid of it, then you have to go on the YouTube side.
I don't see it at all.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, she's coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna get going here shortly.
Are you?
See, 6 o'clock comes quick.
Yeah, I gotta pick the mother-in-law up between 8 and 9 o'clock. She's gonna come over for the day.
You can have it via video in your computer.
She's in bed.
Hey, good morning.
It's Ian Matthews. How are you?
I'm not going to miss your first live stream.
Thank you, sir.
I don't even want to look at this. No.
Yeah, there we are.
Turn the camera towards your wife.
He's alone.
She
I'm
gone.
alone. She gets up about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Oh my God! I'm not sleeping with you all night. You're a pig.
It's all that booze you drank.
Yeah. It's my only vice.
There you go. So you been?
All that booze keeps him young. Look at him.
I'm fine. Just busy.
You sleep with your phone, do you?
It's an iPad.
Okay.
So this is usually where I catch up on everybody's streams. I've just been watching.
There you are.
Oh, wow. That's a better side than me.
In bed with
How
the
are you
Lord.
guys? It's been a while since I've seen y'all.
She don't have no clothes on either.
No, she's another naked one.
I have my bikini on.
Oh, it was better than I imagined. Now you ruined it. Snobby in bed with the Lord. Water. As long as the Lord don't get up, we'll be all right.
It's Christy, right?
Yes.
I thought so. Just making sure.
Tell you what, mate. It's hot here now. It's only 20 past 6 a.m. and it's hot. I have to get a leg out of bed.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, look at Mike.
Hi, Snobby. Hi, Ian.
Yeah, morning. Nice.
I'm Mike. How you guys been?
One's getting dressed, one's showing off.
It's been a long time since I've seen you both.
Yeah, it's been quite a while. Where you been?
Hiding.
I don't blame you.
Apparently.
I don't blame you.
I've seen you over at Redneck Connection.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a year since I first met both of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies.
When you was talking about joining YouTube earlier, wasn't you, Mike? You know, and you have to wonder, you know, why do we bother? Why do we continue with it?
I've tried to quit a few times.
It don't work, does it?
No. Because everybody bitches at me when I say I'm going to quit YouTube.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I love your videos.
I
Damn it.
quit live streaming for quite a while, though.
Yeah, but you started again. You started.
You're the reason why I got up every morning.
See that?
You're one of the reasons why I got up.
Yeah, Mike.
I used to live stream every morning.
Yeah, but it's like late afternoon my time when you stream.
Yeah. Now I don't care who's live streaming. I just go on. I used to wait for people to finish, but you know, Snobby wants to stream for 12 hours, and you know, uses up all the internet so nobody else can get on.
And Jimmy C's on 24/7.
Pretty much.
And Jimmy C's on him. I don't know how that guy is even alive.
Don't know.
I don't know how he does it. So no, I just been super busy. I don't have time to do anything.
Yep. If Jimmy C isn't doing his own, he's with the ladies and gentlemen of the round table.
Yeah, he's with Lisa and them. Yeah. So the only time I really live stream is if the weather's bad outside, you know, and I have to be stuck in the shops, and I just live stream because I get Ian up there, and you know, a couple other people. They'll take over the stream, and I'm good to go. I can just go do what I gotta do. I just present them when I feel I have to present them, and so I don't get yelled at.
Well, I'm just a live stream whore. I just go around,
Yeah.
you know.
Go wherever.
It's one thing that you really don't want to hear from Ian is making me bigger. You know, so as soon as he grabs something, I just hit the same thing, so I don't have to hear him making me bigger. I don't want to make you bigger, buddy.
Yeah, you do, Snobby. How come you only do 3 hours and not 4? I'm just curious.
Okay. Listen,
I
I'm gonna,
guess that's how that's how long he can last.
Wow.
I'm going to go back in
Nope.
chat. It's funnier.
Where'd you go?
I'm going as well. Well, back into chat for me. See you
All right,
in a
buddy.
minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heading off here shortly. Sometimes they take themselves up and they'll come back up in the basement. You have to watch
He is
out.
in the basement.
Ah, they hit the wrong button.
Where'd you go? I didn't know I had to bring you back.
Yeah.
Oh, CC Scraps is back.
Oh, is
He
he?
can't sleep.
Yeah. That
Can't
didn't
sleep.
last long.
My stupid computer. I'm here.
There you go.
I see.
Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, 1:30 in the morning here.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 4.5 hours of sleep.
Oh, plenty of time. No.
And then 12 hours of working, yeah.
Well, it depends on how hard you want to work. It's Saturday.
Days
You
mean
work.
nothing. Days mean nothing to me.
How much hours? I'm not. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. But how much hours are you working now,
Who?
Mike?
What?
Mike.
How much hours are you working now?
Between 10 and 12. I was doing
That's short hours.
7 days a week.
That's short hours. I would love to have your hours.
I used to work 14.
I work from 5 a.m. to midnight.
But I'm the boss. I'm the boss, so you know.
Can you be my boss so I can have those hours?
I wake up in the morning and say, nope. And nobody can yell at me except myself.
Well, technically, I'm the boss at my job too, but I don't want to be.
I don't want to be either.
You busy at work, Christy?
I work at a hospital.
Yeah, I know you do. So I said,
Right now, this is my only time I have with people, and it was like, "You're up, I'm up."
So we got lucky.
Yes, I was on Ron's stream for a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Was he still streaming?
I have no idea. I just got back home.
I was trying to get on his stream, but he was ignoring me the whole night. So I thought, the hell with you. Gaffa got on there too. So I said, well, there we go. So I left and I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try myself. This is my first time doing it. So
You
Well,
got
I'm happy to be here on your first time. I
well,
know
I'm
he's
glad
not.
you are too. Don't know who pops up when you throw one of these out.
To be honest, I rather thank you guys because you guys have so much patience for us, and literally
I like to
half
look
of
at
my staff has to work 24 hours, and I already have 3 people that's been working 48 hours, and that's why I'm going back and forth from like so much things.
right. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
Mm.
We're pulling some bad hours.
Well, we just recently got like 3 more cases, and it's all kids.
Oh, that's not good.
No, because I cry when that happens. So I think I'm like, you have to deal with this. You have to deal with this. But
Yep.
like, we also have those, those hard patients too, where they have floating veins and they don't like needles. And I'm like, you know what? Just stop. Just stop. The faster we get this done, the faster you can go home.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, my wife has very tiny veins, and I always have to tell who's ever going to try and get a needle in her, you got to go small.
Yeah, they use the baby ones. They're supposed to use the baby ones.
Yeah, I had one there. Oh, this was about 4 or 5 years ago. I literally kicked her out of the room. She says, "Well, I'm the professional here," and I says, "Well, if you don't know what you're doing, you're not very professional." I said, "You get the hell out of here, and you send somebody in that actually listens."
Yeah, that's why I get upset, because every hospital I went to, and you're right, because you know your wife and your wife knows herself.
Yep.
So like for us nurses, we're not supposed to bark you guys no matter what.
Right.
Because you know what's going on.
Well, I hope I do. I've been with her for 37 years, so going on 38, and yeah, she got real pissed with me, and she stormed. I literally said, "There's the door. Get the hell out of here and send somebody in who actually knows what they're doing."
Just like we have this one patient that has full-on floating veins, but as soon as I walk in, we only could take from her hand.
Right.
There's just one vein that pops up.
Okay. Yep. I can just squeeze my hands and you can see them all pop up already. Like I have big veins.
Freaking Ian.
Easy to find. But when I was a kid, I was diagnosed with a kidney infection, and I was in the hospital probably 8 months out of every year.
Stop cutting yourself.
Hey?
No, see.
Well.
They go, don't feel bad, I cut myself.
And I'd be stuck like a pincushion every day of the week because they had to take blood work all the time. So.
Oh, that's a whole different cut. Next time, be specific on what you're saying, see. Like right here, the longest from baby time and all, this was my only main vein that any doctor or any nurse could get.
Right.
And I can even literally go to work or go in the doctor's office and be like, just give me that and do it myself. And they hate that. I'm like, I'm making your job easier.
Yeah, Ian, you're always bleeding in the shed. You're like me. You're not a scrapper unless you show blood. Heck, I walked into the wife's little ornamental thing tonight there, and I got a nice little cut on the arm there, and she just shook her head. That's nothing new. Me and Metal have that agreement.
Ooh.
So I keep my tetanus shot up to date.
They use a knitting needle on me and still no blood comes out. Jeez.
Yeah.
Snabby.
Knitting needles aren't hollow, that's why.
Yep.
You just have a hook or a point, depending on what needle you got. Well, yeah, knitting. I was thinking crochet hook. No, she's turned her mic off already. Look at that. Telephone interference. I tell you what.
She's talking dirty in her phone.
Yep.
Look at her.
Sign language. Can you read it?
Sorry, I'm in like 5 different meetings, but I'm here with you.
No, you're not.
You know you're talking dirty in your phone.
No, literally, I'm in meetings.
That's fine.
That's hilarious.
I need my people to get to know each other before they actually work with me, and both of them knows me, but they don't know each other.
Oh.
Okay. So you're the mediator.
Pretty much.
Be nice.
Like I just got kicked out of that meeting so they can talk about me.
Okay.
I'm the worst person to talk about.
Crazy. But yeah, if you
Yes,
take
I am
your,
very crazy and I'm proud of it.
if you take your mouse over to like Snobby's comment and click on it, it'll highlight it on the screen too. You know, if you like Snobby, you know how he shows the comments. Just click,
All right.
yeah, like that, and then just click it again and it'll go away.
That's right. I forgot about
Yeah, you can.
that.
Where's she going?
I have no idea.
She's
I'm
coming.
gonna go get me a cigarette.
She's
Well, I
coming.
thought you were taking us for a different walk.
No, she's coming to see me.
Yes, I'm coming to see you, honey.
Woohoo!
That's
I'll wait up.
a long walk.
Yeah, you better be worth the wait.
I really don't know where everybody went, to be honest.
Crazy, crazy.
Where are you going, outside?
I was outside, but I don't know where everybody went, so I'm gonna go into my freezer to go get me a cigarette.
You freeze them, do you?
Oh yeah, when you have an unopened pack, you throw it in the freezer.
This October will be 11 years since I gave up that habit.
I did it like 28 years ago.
Well, good for you. Do you miss it? Neither do
I only have one lung, so I couldn't do it if I wanted to.
I. I gave it up just to see if I could, and it's
Yeah.
still going. So
Yeah, I quit cold turkey though.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I'm a truck driver. Figured that one out.
I went from cigarettes to those little cigars with the plastic filter, those cherry Middletons, I think they were called.
Okay, the Colts.
Yeah, then I went to those, and then I just stopped.
I used to smoke them off and on all the time while I smoked. So
Yeah.
then I went to the native cigarettes when it was like smoking grass clippings. So that helped me quit.
Kitty, how long are you gonna be streaming?
Probably not much longer because it's going on 2:00 here, a.m.
Oh, you've been streaming for 2 hours.
Pardon?
And only now I just got the notification you're streaming.
I've been doing it for 2 hours and 20 minutes already.
Yeah, I know, I see it.
Yeah, well, that's YouTube. I sometimes get the notification a day or two later.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I gave up on that.
You have Hangouts, right?
I don't.
You
I do
You
everything
have
on my
Google, right?
PC.
you have Google, right?
Yeah, Google Chrome.
Okay.
What are you
I'm
getting
gonna
at?
screen share this with you.
You're gonna who do what?
I'm gonna screen share this with you. Look on the bottom by my name.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Want me to
Does
bring it
your
up?
yes? Does your page look like this?
Yep.
Okay, you see this right here?
Yep.
Go down. Google Hangouts.
You can do that on a PC.
Mm-hmm. This is a PC.
Okay, no, just asking.
So you're gonna click on that, and then you can. Wait, I'm gonna stop sharing because I have things on there that people
No,
should not
that's
see.
fine.
Anyway, you can add your Hangouts in there, and then
Okay.
I'll give you my email, and then you can send me a link whenever you go live,
Right.
and I can send you a link the same way. I'm gonna put it in the private chat so nobody else, but everybody on panel can see it.
No, I understand.
She don't want to show us those nudie pics she just had there.
I used to be a dom, and Gaffo swore he wasn't gonna show anybody those pictures, and I'm not gonna show anybody those pictures.
Oh, you already sent them to me. I got them from a long time ago.
So that's my
Yeah, good one.
that's my Google email. If you're offering, Ian, if you're offering. But in the private chat, that's my email. If you guys both want to just, I would love to see you more, Mike. I miss you. You gotta copy and paste.
Of course I do. See, I'm a rookie to all this computer.
But I gotta go back to my meeting. Thank you for having me. I love you both. Everybody in stream, have a great day, great night.
Thanks for coming, Christy.
Always.
It's been a pleasure. Bye. Save as, print, cast. How do I do that?
Do what?
Save her email.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it came up in private chat.
Oh. Write it down like I did.
Just write it down like you did.
Yeah.
Well, hers ain't as long as yours.
Huh?
It's not as long as mine was.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have her email somewhere. Let's see, I can write it down for you. But I think I am going to drop off here and hit the hay.
Yeah, getting close to it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. I said I get up at 6, so I was actually heading to bed when I was trying to tell you how to do your thing here.
Sorry, man.
I went through all that. If he gets the link up, I'll go up and be his first guest.
Well, I appreciate it.
Well,
but yeah,
yeah,
it's 1:40 a.m. It is time to call it quits.
Saving your picture. Yeah,
2.5 hours, not bad. My first time out.
Yeah, it gets like, I mean, if you keep doing it, like I say, you just have to watch your hours on streamer. It's like you're at 225, so 230. So you'll still have like 17 hours.
Right.
17
You'll have so many a month?
You get 20 hours a month.
Oh, okay.
Unless
it didn't tell me any of that. So
yeah, unless you, well, you have to, you go to your where it says account on your thing when you log in.
Okay.
And it'll give you all the crap. Like hunting and stuff with J&J pays for it. And he never hardly uses it, so it's kind of a waste of money.
He doesn't appear for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, he don't live stream like he used to. And Ian, shut up. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna live stream all the time on it, then it's kind of worth it, I guess, because then you can put like different overlays, in the background,
right?
And banners and all that crap. But I don't use it enough. Like, I mean, I used it when I was live streaming there a few months ago. Well, it ran out, so I just went over on the YouTube side. You can still live stream on YouTube, as much as you want. You just can't have a panel, But it'll tell you like what day your hours will renew, and all that stuff. So they'll even send you an email. Like I said, I got an email yesterday because I've used like 13 and a half hours or something already.
Right.
That was just 2 live streams.
Well, yeah, you went 5 hours in one day.
Yeah, I went like 4 day before or some shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've had quite a few.
Well, it's a learning experience. It's something totally new.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, once you get used to, once you learn how to, drop the link, you're good to go.
Yeah, that was yeah. I had to remember to hit the other button.
You figured out getting the code and all that crap. So.
Yep. That sexy welder picture, really.
I'm glad I'm not special.
Apparently I am. Well, now I got to figure out how to shut this down.
Up on top, it'll say end broadcast.
Where?
Top right.
Yep.
So you end that, and then it'll tell you how was your stream? It'll be a thumbs up or thumbs down, or you don't even have to do that. I just press good, and then to leave, you just hit the red X. It says leave. But when you hit the end stream, it'll take just a couple seconds. It won't your timer up on top will turn gray. Then you know you're offline. Then you know it went.
Thanks, Ian. I hope it works.
So.
Okay, Mike, been a pleasure.
All right, but I'll show you another little trick when you end it. So I won't leave. So all right, so if you're gonna end it, I'm gonna say goodnight to everybody in the chat.
Yep.
I'll see
Everybody
you
in the chat, thanks for coming. Snobby, Ian, David.
I'm gonna have nightmares about Ian laying in bed.
Yeah. Whoever else is out there.
David Carlisle.
Yeah, I said to David.
All right, so I'll see all you guys soon.
Unless it's including you and me.
Yep. All right. So,
have a good night, guys. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. So now hit the red
End broadcast.
Yep.